is the staple sport in Spanish-speaking countries. From Argentina to Spain, some of the best soccer players in the world speak Spanish. It's played by boys, girls, and adults of all ages. It fills up stadiums and often paralyzes even the busiest cities. It truly is unbelievable. If you're a soccer fan, chances are you're already familiarized with how to play the game and you know soccer positions. But do you know them in Spanish? Hello, Spanish learners! Today I'm bringing you another fantastic episode of Spanish Academy TV, where elevating your Spanish skills is our main goal. If you're new to this channel, you're in for a treat. We hook you up with the best Spanish content available online to make you sound like a native, confident, and fluent Spanish speaker. Whip out your uniform and pelota, ball. Today, we're talking all about soccer positions in Spanish, sections of the field, equipment, and other useful Spanish terms related to everybody's favorite sport. But first, remember to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and turn on that notification bell. By following these 3 simple steps, you'll make sure you never miss any of the useful and entertaining Spanish content videos we create just for you. In some Spanish-speaking countries, the passion for soccer reaches levels similar to religion. La cultura del fútbol. Soccer culture is a big deal. It's not only about the die-hard fans, but also about the feelings this sport awakens in society. Prepare for a lesson on discussing soccer in Spanish, like a true soccer fanatic. Knowing soccer positions and vocabulary in general increases your chances of jumping in on a conversation if you're ever in Spain or Latin America. You'll be able to meet new people and understand the basics you need for becoming more fluent and confident in Spanish. Like every other sport, soccer has its own unique vocabulary with technical and specific terms. Let's begin with the most common soccer positions in Spanish. First on our list is the player of whom the whole team is depending on, the goalie. In Spanish, there's 3 different words for the goalie: el arquero, el portero, or el guardameta. Arquero is used in some countries because the person in that position is in charge of defending the arco, or arc. In others, it's portero because the arc is called la porteria. Guardameta, on the other hand, translate in English to goalkeeper. The next position is the defenders, known in Spanish as defensas or defensores. The defensas centrales are either stoppers or liberos. The defensas on the outside are known as laterales or carrileros. Now it's all about the midfielders. They are sort of the soccer quarterback that distributes the ball while also scoring goals. They are known as mediocampistas. Grand players like Pelé and Diego Armando Maradona were at some point mediocampistas with the best techniques. There's also 2 central midfielders, a defensive and an offensive. The defensive one is called medio de contención. The offensive is known as medio creativo, or on a more simple note as el 10. Usually the players that play this position use the number 10 in their uniform. Let's move to the forwards, or delanteros. These are key to securing a partido, match, because they're the jugadores, players, expected to score the goals. World-famous Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo are both delanteros. There's 2 types of delanteros: the centro delantero, central, who play in the center of the field and have more possibilities of scoring because of their position. There's also the winger, known in Spanish as extremo, puntero, or interior. They play on the outside and open the field to make scoring goals easier as a team. Within the soccer team, we also find other positions such as el preparador físico or director técnico, trainer, el suplente, substitute player, and el capitán, captain. Soccer is all about teamwork. Each and every player is essential for the team's success. And of course, for making the fanáticos, fans, happy. Are you feeling ready to impress your friends with your knowledge of soccer in Spanish yet? How about signing up for a free trial class with one of our certified native Spanish-speaking teachers from Guatemala? They've got even more vocabulary and phrases you can pick up for maintaining long, meaningful conversations with confidence. You'll be amazed how just after one class, you'll be speaking Spanish already. Just go to www.spanish.academy/free-class to sign up now, or click here. Let's continue with our soccer in Spanish lesson. There's other positions in the soccer match that are key to the game, even if they're not part of the team. Let's take a look. El árbitro is the referee in English. Árbitros are key in maintaining order throughout the game and are allowed to use in their uniform any color the teams playing aren't wearing. There's a sideline referee known as the juez de línea, or abanderado. The guy with the flag plays a major role during the game. He is responsible for upholding the highly important offside rule. Let's focus on the field and different sections you need to know in Spanish. The goal is known as la portería, or el arco. The net it has in between is known as la red. The goalposts are called los postes, or los palos. And the crossbar is known as el larguero, or el travesaño. The small rectangle close to the goal, known in English as the goal area or goal box, is called the área chica, or área de meta. The larger rectangle is known in English as the penalty area. In Spanish, it's called the área grande, or área de penal. Other important sections of the soccer field are el tiro de esquina, corner, la línea de medio campo, midfield line, la línea de banda, or la línea lateral, sidelines. There isn't a partido de fútbol without the unique, indispensable equipment in Spanish. Let's take a look at Spanish vocabulary words you need to describe the important objects needed for a soccer match to take place. La pelota, or el balón, ball, el silbato, whistle, los botines, or las zapatillas, soccer shoes, los tacos, or los taquetes, studs, las espinilleras, or las canilleras, shin guards, la camiseta, or el jersey, jersey, los pantalones cortos, shorts, los guantes de portero, goalkeeper gloves, la tarjeta amarilla, yellow card, la tarjeta roja, red card. Take this new vocabulary for a spin by visiting your favorite sports restaurant with friends or watching a soccer match in Spanish. Soccer brings people together no matter the language. Being able to talk about it in Spanish allows you to connect with others and become passionate about the world's favorite sport in your favorite language. Before you know it, you'll be telling all sorts of stories in Spanish about your favorite team and their epic matches. If you'd like to gain a little extra confidence and become even more fluent in Spanish, download our free ebook, Weird and Wacky Spanish Stories for Beginners. While the stories aren't about soccer, all 6 of them are entertaining and super fun to read for both kids and adults alike. The ebook is magazine-styled and has both English and Spanish parallel text. It's suited for those Spanish speakers who are already level A2 or above and are looking to become more fluent through reading. Thank you for joining me on another amusing episode of Spanish Academy TV. Continue to upgrade your Spanish abilities by tuning into this Spanish for Kids video all about basketball. See you next time! I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell to never miss the best Spanish content on the web.